So we are on day 3 of our North West Queensland road trip. We left Julia Creek at a crisp 6 degrees this morning. It's a little cooler here, but what's clear is that we have got an exciting day ahead. We are standing right now in the heart of the North West Minerals province. Within a 500 kilometre radius, you've got the Cannington mine, you've got Osborne mine, you've got Ernest Henry, you've got the Glencore major operations out here. The really exciting thing that we're going to be hitting the road and heading out to Incitec Pivot's Phosphate Hill operations. I think what's really important is that we're going to be showing you today what happens out here and how important it is to Townsville and in particular our port.
Well, we're here with Gavin Marty, the production manager at Incitec Pivot's Phosphate Hill operation. Gavin, I guess the production process is so integrated. It starts at Mount Isa using the gases from the copper smelter, converted to sulfuric acid. It's railed to Phosphate Hill, and then fertilisers produced. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, sure, Wade. So you're right on the money, actually, mate. The gases do come from the Glencore copper smelter. We've got an acid plant in Mount Isa. Sulfuric acid's made there, and it's transported by rail here to Phosphate Hill. We mine the phosphate rock here on site, and we make ammonia. So the phosphate rock is mixed with the sulfuric acid to give us a phosphoric acid, and then that's mixed with the ammonia to make fertiliser, which is ammonium phosphates.
Yeah, and I guess you also get sulfuric acid from Sun Metals in Townsville as well. So I guess a footprint across the northwest, Mount Isa, Townsville and Phosphate Hill.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. We do get that, and we rail back to our fertiliser back to Townsville. We've got a port facility there, and we ship the fertiliser out from there.
How many employees does Incitec Pivot employ in the region?
Well, on this particular site, we've got about 450 people, and that's 200 are sort of IPL, Incitec Pivot permanents, and the other 250 are full-time contractors. Outside of that, there's another dozen or so people at the port and people in the Townsville office, as well as PDCs, which is product distribution centres, where we sell the fertiliser around the country.
Well, Gavin, it's been great that you've shown us around the site, a wonderful opportunity to see how it's all fits together, and thanks for your time.
So we have had a huge day exploring this beautiful country and in this mining heartland, having a number of site visits and meetings. And I think what couldn't be more clear is the message that we have been pushing all along, is that for us to truly have a strong north, we need a firing North West Queensland to also feed into a strong North Queensland. This couldn't have been more clear through case in point today, our visit to Incitec Pivot's Phosphate Hill operations. It is there that we have seen how this operation lives and breathes the connectedness of the North. An example is this. Whilst we were there, we saw firsthand acid being railed, not just from Sun Metals out Townsville way, but from the Incitec Pivot plant in Mount Isa, railed into Phosphate Hill mine and operations, where it was processed and converted into fertiliser. That fertiliser, 1 million tonnes a year, is then railed back out to Townsville, through the port of Townsville, loaded onto ships, and then transported globally to assist with agriculture and feeding the world. The plant, the infrastructure, the rail line, the energy and the workforce, which is spread across this entire North Queensland footprint, is what truly makes this operation successful. So we couldn't be more clear. If we want to have a strong North, we need to ensure that what we're advocating for with North Queensland is also supporting North West Queensland, and it is only truly then that we will realise our full potential.